She texted, "Can you Venmo me $500? It's an emergency," for the 5th time that week. I replied, "Absolutely." Then I sent her an invoice for every dollar I'd ever lent her, with interest. Her response when she opened the attachment, mail, got the text at 11:43 p.m. last Tuesday. My ex-girlfriend Brianna, 33, with her usual emergency. "Hey babe, can you Venmo me $500? Super urgent, I'll explain later." We'd been broken up for 4 months, but the requests never stopped. This was the 5th emergency text since Sunday. Before that, it was 3 times the previous week, and the week before that. You get the pattern. Here's the thing. We dated for 2 years, lived together for 1. During that time, I was basically her personal ATM. Always had some crisis, car trouble, phone bill, rent was short, sister needed help, dad's medical bills. The reasons changed, but the result was always the same. Me reaching for my wallet. I kept telling myself it was temporary. She was between jobs. Her freelance work would pick up. Her big break was coming. Love makes you stupid, what can I say? When we broke up, she dumped me for some crypto bro named Derek who promised her the moon. I thought the money requests would stop. Nope. If anything, they increased, and I kept sending it like a complete idiot. Why? Honestly, probably hoping she'd come back. Pathetic, I know. But Tuesday night, something snapped. 5 requests in 1 week. 5, each one an emergency. Each one super urgent. Each one with some cutesy emoji like we were still together. I pulled up my laptop and opened Excel. See, I'm an accountant. I document everything. Every Venmo, every Zelle, every cash withdrawal when she needed physical money. Every "I'll get the next one" dinner that she never got. All in a spreadsheet with dates, amounts, and what excuse she gave. Took me 2 hours to compile it all into a professional invoice. Used my actual company letterhead. I run a small accounting firm. Listed every transaction from March 2021 to present. Applied the IRS interest rate for personal loans, currently 5%. Added late fees for anything over 90 days outstanding. The total, $23,847.63. I converted it to PDF. Attached it to an email with the subject line, "Payment Request, Overdue Account, BK 2021-2024. Then I texted her back, "Absolutely. Just sent you something via email. Please review and let me know how you'd like to proceed with the payment arrangement." Her response came 8 minutes later, 11 missed calls. Then the texts started flooding in. Update 1. The meltdown was spectacular. Here are some highlights from her text barrage. "Are you f***ing serious right now? This is so petty, Nathan. I thought we were friends. You offered that money. It wasn't a loan. I'm literally about to be evicted and you send me this BS? Derek left me. I have nothing. And this is how you treat me? You're really gonna let me be homeless over money? I'll call the cops. This is harassment. You know I can't pay this. Please just send the $500. I'll pay you back, I promise." I didn't respond to any of it. Just went to bed. Wednesday morning, her mom called, Patricia. We'd always gotten along well when Brianna and I were together. "Nathan, honey, what's going on? Brianna's hysterical. Something about you sending her a bill?" "Hi, Patricia. Yes, I sent her an invoice for the money she's borrowed over the years." "Borrowed? She said you gave her that money." "No, every single time it was 'I'll pay you back. Just until my check comes, I'll get you next month.' It's all documented." Silence. Then, "How much are we talking about?" $23,847.63 with interest. "What? That can't be right. I have every transaction documented. Would you like me to send you a copy?" No, that's... Jesus Christ, let me call you back." She didn't call back. But Brianna's best friend Qley did, then her sister Rochelle, then her roommate Megan, all with variations of the same theme. "How could you do this to her when she's struggling?" My response was consistent. "She's contacted me for money 5 times this week alone. I'm simply requesting repayment of what I'm owed." Thursday afternoon, got an interesting call. Derek, the crypto boyfriend she left me for. "Yo man, this Nathan?" Speaking. "Look bro, this invoice thing? Not cool. Bree's going through a tough time." "And you are?" Derek, her boyfriend. "I thought you two broke up." "We're working through some stuff. Point is, she doesn't have 24 grand. Then maybe she should stop asking me for money. Just send her the 500 and delete the invoice. Be the bigger person." I actually laughed. The guy she left me for is calling to ask me to give her money? That's rich, literally. Don't be a dick, man. Tell you what, Derek, you send her the 500. You're her boyfriend, right? That's your job now. He hung up. Friday morning, I woke up to something special. A text from a number I didn't recognize with screenshots of Brianna's Instagram stories. She'd gone full victim mode, when your toxic ex sends you a bill for every time he helped you out. Some men really can't handle rejection. Now he's trying to extort me when I'm at my lowest. Nathan, you're pathetic. She tagged my business account. Time to escalate. Update 2. The Instagram campaign backfired spectacularly. See, Brianna forgot that several of my clients follow my business account. One of them, Mrs. Chen, 65, owns 3 restaurants, called me Friday afternoon. Nathan, I saw the most interesting thing on Instagram. Some young woman claiming you're extorting her? My ex-girlfriend. She owes me about $24,000 and is upset I finally asked for it back. 24. Good Lord. Well, she certainly seems to have money for those fancy nails in her photos. That's when I noticed. In her victim posts, Brianna was sporting fresh acrylics, professional hair color, and what looked like a new iPhone, while claiming to be facing eviction. I didn't respond to her posts. Instead, I did something better. I filed a small claims court case. Maximum in our state is $10,000, but it would make a point. Filed it Friday afternoon, paid the $75 filing fee, and arranged for process service. Saturday night, she was served at her apartment. The meltdown text started immediately. You're suing me? This is insane. Over money you offered to give me. I'm calling a lawyer. You'll lose. Gifts aren't loans. Take it down now or I'm going to the police. I responded once. See you in court. Bring your evidence that these were gifts. Then I blocked her number, but she wasn't done. Oh no. Sunday morning, Patricia called again. Nathan, you're suing my daughter? For a portion of what she owes me, yes. This is ridiculous. You were together. Couples help each other. We've been broken up for 4 months. She's asked for money 31 times since then. 30. Are you serious? I have every text. Nathan, please. She can't afford a lawsuit. She could afford new nails, fresh highlights, and an iPhone 15 Pro based on her Instagram. How do you know she has a new phone? She posted about it Thursday, right before asking me for emergency eviction money. Long pause. She told me she sold her phone for rent money. Would you like to see the screenshots? Yes, I sent them. Patricia called back an hour later. I'm done. She's been lying to everyone. Told me you were abusive, controlling with money, but you were just financing her lifestyle, pretty much. Don't drop the lawsuit. Maybe it'll teach her something. Monday brought a new development. Derek showed up at my office. My assistant buzzed me. There's a Derek here? Says it's urgent? I had him wait 20 minutes, then brought him in. He looked rougher than his Instagram suggested. Tired, stressed. We need to resolve this, he started. We don't need to do anything. This is between Brianna and me. Look, she's driving me crazy. Crying all day, calling everyone, making these videos. Sounds like a you problem. I'll pay you. Not the whole thing, but like $2,000 to make this go away? No. 3? Derek, I don't want your money. I want her to face consequences for once in her life. This is about revenge? Because she left you? She dumped me, immediately started dating you, and then continued hitting me up for money while posting pictures with you. So yeah, it's a little personal. He slumped. She's been asking you for money this whole time? 31 times in 4 months. She told me her dad was sending her money. Her dad's been dead for 3 years. His face went white. What? Yeah, she used his medical bills to get $3,000 from me last year. He died in 2021. Derek left without another word. Update 3 Tuesday morning, 1 week after the initial invoice, Brianna showed up at my office. My assistant tried to stop her, but she burst into my office while I was with a client. We need to talk now. My client, Mr. Rodriguez, 68M, retired contractor, looked amused. Ma'am, I'm with a client. I don't care. You've ruined my life. Brianna, leave or I'm calling security. Call them. I'll tell them how you're stalking and harassing me. Mr. Rodriguez stood up. Young lady, I've been sitting here for 30 minutes. Nobody's harassing anyone, but you're trespassing. She turned on him. This doesn't concern you, old man. Wrong move. Mr. Rodriguez pulled out his phone. 911? Yes, there's a woman trespassing and refusing to leave a place of business. Brianna fled. Mr. Rodriguez winked at me. My ex-wife was like that. You're doing the right thing, son. That afternoon I got a call from a lawyer. An actual lawyer, not Derek pretending. Mr. Nathan? This is James Fitzgerald from Fitzgerald & Associates. I represent Miss Brianna. Interesting. How's she paying you? Pause. That's not relevant. She's willing to settle this matter. Great. She can pay what she owes. She's prepared to offer $500 to make this lawsuit go away. I laughed. She asked me for $500 last week. Now she's offering it to settle a $24,000 debt? It's what she can afford. Counteroffer, she pays the full $1,000 I'm suing for, and I'll forgive the remaining $14,000. She doesn't have $10,000. Then I'll see her in court. Discovery should be interesting. I'm particularly excited to submit her Instagram posts showing off purchases while claiming poverty. We'll get back to you. They didn't get back to me. Instead, Wednesday morning, Brianna tried a new strategy. Tears. She sent a video message through Instagram, since I'd blocked her number. Full makeup, perfect lighting, definitely rehearsed. Nathan, I know you hate me. I know I hurt you, but this is destroying me. I can't sleep. I can't eat. Derek left me because of your lies about my dad. I might lose my apartment. Is this what you want? To see me destroyed? I loved you once. Doesn't that mean anything? I didn't respond, but I did save it. Evidence of her admitting Derek left her, which contradicted her earlier claims they were together. Thursday, Patricia called again. Nathan, I need to ask you something. Did Brianna really say I was sick to get money from you? Last February. Said you needed surgery. Asked for $2,000. I had a routine colonoscopy. Insurance covered it. I know that now. How many times did she use me as an excuse? I pulled up the spreadsheet. 6 times, totaling $8,500. My God, she told me you were controlling and financial abusive. Said you monitored every penny she spent. I monitored every penny I lent her. There's a difference. I'm cutting her off. Completely. 26 years of lies. I'm done. Friday afternoon, got an email from James Fitzgerald. My client is prepared to pay $2,000 to settle all claims. I responded, your client posted on Instagram yesterday wearing what appears to be a $300 designer sweater. She has money for fashion, but not for debts. See you in court. He responded within an hour, $3,500. Final offer. No. Update 4, court date was set for 3 weeks out. But the drama wasn't done. Saturday morning, I woke up to 73 notifications. Brianna had gone nuclear on social media. Not just Instagram, but TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, everything. Storytime. My financially abusive ex is suing me for being a supportive girlfriend. The video had 50K views already. She painted herself as the victim of a controlling man who tracked every penny and was now seeking revenge for her leaving him. The comments were brutal, toward me. People found my business pages, leaving 1-star reviews, calling me an abuser, threatening me. By noon, I had to make my accounts private. My business phone was ringing non-stop with harassers. Time for the nuclear option. I created my own TikTok. 1 video. No fancy editing. Just me, sitting at my desk, reading from my phone. Hey everyone, since my ex-girlfriend Brianna wants to make this public, let's look at some texts, shall we? March 2021. Babe, can you spot me $400? I'll pay you back Friday, promise. April 2021. Emergency. Need $800 for car repair. You're the only one I can count on. May 2021. Dad's sick. Need $2,000 for his treatment. I'm so scared. Please help. Plot twist. Her dad died in 2021, before we met. June 2021. Landlord's threatening eviction. Need $1,500 today. I'll die without you. While posting Instagram pics from Miami Beach. Should I continue? I have 31 more from after she dumped me for another guy. I posted it, went to bed, woke up to chaos. The video had 2 million views. The narrative had flipped completely. Comments ranged from king to sue her for more. Someone found her Instagram where she'd been flaunting expensive purchases while claiming poverty. The internet detectives went to work. They found her Amazon wish list full of luxury items, multiple GoFundMe campaigns she'd run with fake sob stories. 3 other exes who claimed she'd done the same to them. A Reddit post from Derek asking for advice about his girlfriend who won't stop asking her ex for money. Derek himself commented, "This is all true. She told me her dad was sick. He's been dead for years. She's a pathological liar." Brianna tried to delete everything, but the internet is forever. Screenshots spread everywhere. Monday, her lawyer withdrew from the case. Tuesday, she filed for bankruptcy. Wednesday, the court date arrived. She showed up looking rough. No makeup, hair in a messy bun, wearing sweatpants, going for the sympathy angle. The judge, a no-nonsense woman in her 60s, reviewed the evidence. "Miss Brianna, do you have any proof these were gifts rather than loans?" He was my boyfriend. He wanted to help me. "Do you have any documentation stating these were gifts?" "No, but, Mr. Nathan, do you have documentation they were loans?" I handed over 127 pages of texts, each one with her promising to pay me back. The judge flipped through them, stopped at one. "Miss Brianna, it says here you promised to sign a promissory note. Did you?" I forgot." "You forgot for 3 years?" Silence. "It also shows here you claimed your father needed medical treatment in 2021. But death records show he passed in 2021. Can you explain?" Brianna started crying, not pretty tears, ugly sobbing. "I was desperate. He was controlling me with money." The judge looked at me. "Mr. Nathan, were you in a position of financial control?" "Your Honor, she had her own bank account, her own job, her own apartment. I never had access to her finances. I simply gave her money when she asked, which was often." "Miss Brianna, did Mr. Nathan have access to your accounts?" Through sobs, "No." "Then how was he controlling you?" No answer. The verdict was swift. Judgment in my favor for the full $10,000. Brianna was given 30 days to pay or set up a payment plan. She ran out sobbing. Haven't heard from her since. Final update, it's been 2 months since the court ruling. Here's where everyone ended up. Brianna never paid a dime. Not surprising. She filed for bankruptcy protection, which meant I'd likely never see the money. But that wasn't the point. The point was the principle. And the consequences. Last I heard through mutual acquaintances, she'd moved back to her hometown 3 states away, deleted all her social media, working at a call center, living with a cousin who apparently makes her pay rent up front. Patricia reached out last week, apologized profusely for believing Brianna's lies about me. Turns out Brianna had been scamming her own mother for years, claiming she needed money for things Patricia had already paid for. The invoice I sent opened Patricia's eyes to years of manipulation. "She told me you were abusive," Patricia said, "but the only abuse was her bleeding you dry." Derek actually became an unlikely ally. He started a Reddit thread warning others about her. Titled, "My ex-girlfriend was getting money from her ex the entire time we dated." It went viral on the relationship advice subs. He's in therapy now, dealing with trust issues. My business recovered from the review bombing. Actually grew. Turns out, standing up to a scammer publicly attracted clients who valued integrity. Mr. Rodriguez referred 3 new clients, saying, "Anyone who won't be pushed around by a manipulator won't be pushed around by the IRS." The other exes who came forward? We have a group chat now. 5 guys, all scammed by the same woman, comparing notes. The total she extracted from all of us over 8 years? Around $72,000. One guy, Martin, she got for $31,000, claiming her mom had cancer. Her mom's been cancer-free her whole life. The best closure came from an unexpected source. Brianna's former roommate Megan sent me a message. "Hey, no, we haven't talked since everything went down, but thought you should know." Brianna tried to pull the same thing with her new coworkers. Crying about being evicted, needing emergency money. One of them Googled her and found your TikTok. Showed it to everyone. She got fired for trying to scam colleagues. Your video is literally the first thing that comes up when you search her name. Just wanted you to know your story is protecting others. I never expected to go viral for being scammed by an ex. But if it stops her from doing this to others, it was worth every uncomfortable phone call and nasty message. The money? Never expected to see it anyway. When you lend money to friends or lovers, consider it gone. But accountability? That's priceless. My favorite comment from the TikTok? Some dude wrote, "King didn't get his money back, but he got his crown." Cheesy, but accurate. Patricia sent me one final text yesterday. "I'm in therapy now, learning about enabling and codependency. The therapist says Brianna likely has a personality disorder. Thank you for opening my eyes, even though it hurt. You deserve better." Yeah, I did, but now I know my worth, and it's a hell of a lot more than $23,847.63. These days, I'm dating someone new. Rebecca. Met her at a business mixer. She insisted on splitting our first dinner bill down to the penny. When I offered to pay, she said, "I've got my own money, thanks." Music to my ears. As for Brianna, she reached out once through a mutual friend asking if I'd consider removing the TikTok since it's ruining her life. My response? According to my records, you still owe me $13,847.63. I'll consider removing it when the balance is paid in full. Until then, it stays up as a public service announcement. Haven't heard from her since. Sometimes the best revenge isn't getting your money back. It's making sure they can never pull the same scam again. Every job interview, every new relationship, every fresh start, my name and that invoice will follow her. That's worth more than 24 grand. Way more.